Hi y'all, my name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. I took some inspiration from Pinterest and I found something that I thought was absolutely gorgeous, and I was going to put my own spin on it and incorporate that into my Christmas decor since I was doing something a little bit different this year. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way, and hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video, because I have a lot of goodies that I'm excited to show you. I craft for work and my work home on a budget, and I think that anyone can have a truly cozy, beautiful home and not spend a lot of money. That being said, come craft with me. I'm going to build the top of my topiary first using two of the punch bowls, large salad bowls from the party section at the Dollar Tree. And then I had picked up a 2-pack of this craft foam. I think that I purchased that at the Hobby Lobby on a clearance sale. But I really liked it because it was a cylinder shape. I'm going to hot glue each one of those craft foam cylinders on top of the salad bowl from the Dollar Tree. Now, Dollar Tree is usually where I buy my craft foam. They have a lot of different size pieces, and if they don't have the size that you necessarily need, then you can always trim it off with a knife and make it work. I'm going to cover my foam with some hot glue and then spread out some reindeer moss that I had purchased at the Dollar Tree. You do not have to cover the craft foam entirely with the reindeer moss because you're going to add in some greenery. Now, Dollar Tree has wonderful greenery. I, however, am going to use some greenery that I had torn off of an old Christmas wreath, and I just decided to repurpose that greenery with this project. I'm a huge advocate for crafting with what you have. Tear something apart, repurpose something, finding something at a thrift store and using the greenery off of those items. That's another budget-friendly way of adding some greenery into your craft stash and just having it there on hand whenever you're ready for it and when you need it. What I'm using are little sprigs of greenery, and I'm going to hot glue them in an upright fashion and then add a little bit of the reindeer moss to the top and then start adding in some pine cones. I love to decorate for Christmas with pine cones. I have a big bag from a friend of mine who has pine cones in her yard that she gathers up and she brings them to me. But there's just something about that natural earthy look that a pine cone gives that really evokes the Christmas spirit. Also, if you change your style from year after year, you change your theme, more than likely the pine cones and just the greenery, the plain looks, you can add those pieces into your existing decor and nothing is going to look out of place, and it's going to have a nice cohesive look to your entire vignette. I picked up some ribbon at the Walmart because I knew that I wanted to decorate with the silver and gold. I kind of started that theme last year, and so I picked up some unwired ribbon at Walmart, and I have found that you can actually get a nice fluffy bow if your ribbon is not wired. I prefer wired ribbon, but you can actually pinch it in the middle, give it a really nice pinch, and you can make your bow very fluffy. I'm going to dovetail the ends of this, and this is going to be the base to the bow. I'm just going to add to it. To keep my bow at the fluffy level that I desired it to be, I took a small chenille stem that I had cut, and I'm just going to twist it really tight and lay that aside so that I can measure my other ribbons to the size of this, and I can make sure that both of the topiaries are going to have the same size ribbon and that my other additional ribbon is going to be the appropriate size too. But the chenille stems just kind of hold the shape really good. I do not do bow tutorials on my channel. There are other YouTubers, Facebookers that have a more defined way of explaining how to do a bow. Basically, I just do it end over end, and then I add a chip clip to the middle to hold the shape. And with the wired ribbon, you can use a chip clip and your shape is not going to come apart. And then I'm going to measure the gold ribbon out, which is a little bit smaller, and just fold it end over end until I have the amount of loops that I want to make my bow. And I'm going to put a chip clip in the middle of that. I wanted my bow to be a statement piece on top of my topiary, so I added in another silver ribbon, and then to the top of that I added a little bit of the gold ribbon. The gold ribbon is smaller. It is not wired. However, like I explained before, you can get a nice fluffy bow even if your ribbon is not wired. Don't be afraid to mix your colors, your textures, wired ribbon with unwired ribbon, because you really can get the look that you desire if you make sure that your bow is put together correctly and it's very, very tight, and then you can fluff out all of the pieces. I'm going to stack my pieces together, add a diagonal with each color on a different angle, and then I'm going to take a zip tie and run that through the middle and attach my bow stacks together. I make sure that the ends of the zip tie are to the back of my bow, and then I tighten them as tight as I possibly can get them. I like to use zip ties because when I go to fluff out my bow, then I can really get in there, pull the loops really tight, and nothing will come apart. I'm going to make sure all of my ends are dovetailed, which simply means folding them over so that the ends meet, and then cutting in an upward diagonal. Now I'm going to use the Bell Garden cloche from the Dollar Tree. They come in two different sizes. This is the large size. Now I will tell you, this has a sticker on the side that gave me 10 kinds of fits to get off. So be prepared. You're going to have to use some elbow grease and rubbing alcohol to get that sticker off. Don't use a heat gun or a blow dryer to try to remove the sticker, because it will warp your cloche. That being said, I am so glad that this cloche has that hard black plastic piece on the top of it, because that is where I put my hot glue and attached my bow. I'm going to use some E7000 along the edges of the second set of salad bowls, punch bowls, whatever you want to call them. I use the E7000 with the very fine tip to it so that nothing would drip. Even though it's clear, I just did not want that messy glue look. And then I put those two pieces together. I found a candy dish at the Dollar Tree in the party section, and I'm going to use some E7000 and put those two bowls together, and then put some E7000 on the top of the little pedestal that I have made, and attach the top of the topiary. Now I'm going to start working on the middle part of the topiary with 4 more of the punch bowls from the Dollar Tree, and then I found a plain salad bowl. I'm not really sure what these bowls are. I guess it's just open to interpretation, but I'm going to use some E7000 on the bottom of the plain salad bowl and attach my other two salad bowls together. Then I'm going to use some E7000 on the bottom of each set of bowls and just start stacking my topiary. Now the belle cloche has a little bit of a lip. I felt like it made it seem a little bit wobbly, and I'm not going to glue the cloche on because I wanted to be able to change it out. Maybe perhaps next year do something different. And so I cut the lip off to provide a little bit more stability. If you are looking for a way to really provide a very budget-friendly statement, this is amazing. Sitting next to my Christmas tree, and it would be perfect for a party or to add some interest to your entryway. These topiaries are gorgeous. I added a green wreath behind my black tree along with the greenery of the topiaries, and it is stunning. I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers. You all mean the world to me. Each and every one of you is so very important. When I created this channel, I wanted to provide a space on the internet that was uplifting, faith building, and someplace where I could get an idea, maybe share it with you to save a little money and have a beautiful space to live in at the same time. So don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, let me know what project you're working on for the Christmas season. Thank you so much for watching Crafts, Laughs, and Chaos.